What's going on, people? It's Edstar here, back with another Operation Palace video. I do apologise that this video is a little bit later than planned this week. I've just been exceptionally busy with, work and that. So I do apologise that this video is a bit later than usual. But without ado, let's crack on into it. The game against Southampton was, let's say, not our finest. I mean, on the first half, we were really good, really attacking. We should have had more than one goal. But the second half was just completely unacceptable. Defensively wise, a lot of questions have to be asked. But we got the job done, and that's 3 wins in a row at home. So if we could just get a win away from home, or just get a couple of good results away from home, we would have a lot better hope. But it's just the consistency away from home is letting us down at the moment, for me personally. So... it was a good goal. It was a good goal how Edward got on the end of a very good cross. So, yeah, I was very happy with that. He missed a glorious chance a few minutes before that, though, which was rather annoying. He should have scored, But it was a wonderful build-up play from Eze, especially just this little flick behind him, which was just beautiful to see. And he found Mitchell, and Mitchell got that cross in, which was a beautiful cross across goal. And he was inches away from making it 1-0. And if we did score, it would have been 2-0 the final score, because we did make it 1-0 moments later. Another good cross from Mitchell once again. And he's there. He's in the right place at the right time. So, yeah, it was very good to see. The second half was just, a very, very poor half from us, Ainsley Maitland-Niles came on for them at half-time, and he pretty much changed the game. Che Adams missed a couple of good chances to Southampton as well. If they had that deadly goal scorer, Southampton, they would be a lot better than where they are right now. That's something that they really are missing, if I'm personally honest with you, because they were really good in the second half, and I felt we were rather poor. I'm not going to make this video too long. I'm going to make it probably about 6 or 7 minutes long. I do apologise if it's a bit shorter than usual, but at the end of the day, I don't need to make it too long, because you guys know what's happened. And, I'm trying to look forward to this weekend coming against West Ham away from home. Just have to see how we go. So without further ado, let's crack on into the player ratings. Starting off in goal, Vicente Gaeta. For me, I did think he was pretty good, but I don't think he was man of the match. He didn't have anything to do in the first half, apart from watch a shot hit the post that was offside. So why the flag didn't go up for that sooner, I don't know. But he made really good saves in the second half, especially from Che Adams. He was definitely on form for him in the second half. If he had a better finish on him, we'd have been in trouble. But it was good saves from Vicente, and I'll give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he was pretty decent. Next was Tyrick Mitchell at left back. Again, I thought he was pretty solid. In the first half, he didn't really have a lot to do. Yeah, I thought he didn't have a lot to do. Second half, I thought he was a little bit dodgy, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I definitely thought, he got caught out a little bit. But for the assist, I'll give him... I thought his attacking play was really good. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. I thought he was pretty solid. Going into the centre-back position next, Mark Yahey. I didn't think he had his best game. At home, he's been pretty solid. But there was a couple of times in that second half where he was getting a bit caught out, defensively wise, and they had allowed a couple of shots, which I don't like in a defender. You don't allow the shot. It's as simple as that. You put your body on the line. So for me, I'll give him a 6 as well. I thought he was fairly solid. Joachim Andersen, I thought also was fairly solid. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Again, good balls forward as well, trying to create something. Yeah, and I thought he was fairly solid. Joel Ward at right back. Again, we've got nobody else. I think you can all quite clearly see he's not good enough for this level anymore. I appreciate what he's done for the club. I really do. 10 years at the club is no mean feat. But let him have his 10 years. Let him have his testimonial. And he's got to go for me. I cannot stand him anymore. He's just not good enough at this level. I'll all appreciate what he's done for the club, but he's not good enough. Let's face it. I'll give him a 5. I thought he was the worst of the defenders, if I'm honest with you. I don't mean to be harsh to him, but he's just not good enough, is he? He doesn't add anything to the game. Next, I'm going to go into Luka Milivojevic, which I was still shocked to see him start after his horrendous performance against Everton. I was really surprised to see him in the starting lineup, but he actually did pretty well, which is actually quite surprising to say. He didn't do too bad. He gave a couple of sloppy fouls away in the second half, which didn't help his performance, but other than that, I thought he was okay. I didn't think he was too bad. I am going to give him a 5 out of 10 because that second half performance for me was a little bit too sloppy for him, and yeah, I definitely think we could have done a bit better there. Next, I'm going to go into Jeffrey Schlupp. For me, I don't know what he did in the game. He always goes missing for me, and I don't know why he's in the starting lineup so often. I just don't think he's good enough. I think he's crap. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to give him a 4. I thought he was the worst player on the pitch for me personally. Let's go into Eberechi Eze next, and that cam position. I thought he was very good once again. I could not understand why he was being taken off. You know, I just don't understand it. Like, he's been our best player on the pitch, and especially attacking wise, and you're taking him off. Doesn't make any sense to me. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he was very solid. Left wing Zaha, he definitely tried. He definitely tried to create something for us in that second half. He tried to get us back on the front foot, but so many of his crosses were wayward, and you know, he did get tackled a lot in that final third because he hasn't got the pace anymore for me personally. His dribbling is always something that will always, you know, I'll always be happy with, but he's got to have the end product. You know, I've said this how many times, like, seriously, I wish these notifications would go away whilst I'm doing the video. I've always questioned his end product. I know he's been our top scorer this year, but Edouard's very close to catching him up. I'm going to get onto Edouard in a minute. But I'll give him a 6. He did try. I'll go into Michael Elise next. Again, I thought he was very good. He definitely was trying so hard for the team. His crossing is just wonderful. His left foot is ridiculous. His left foot is absolutely monstrous. And I'll give him a 6 out of 10 as well. And then finally, Odsonne Edouard got the goal. I could not understand why he was being taken off for a midfielder. Personally, if you're going to take Edouard off, you bring Mateta on. That makes no sense to me. I don't understand why he did that. But I thought he was pretty good, and I'll give him a 7 out of 10. It was a very well taken goal he had. If he got that touch on that second one, on the first one before that, you know, I would have given him a lot higher rating. But I'll give him a 7 out of 10 because he did try his absolute hardest. The manager, I'm going to give a 5 out of 10. I could not understand why Luka Milivojevic was starting once again. You know, other than that, I was pretty happy with the team that he set out. I don't understand why Jeffrey Schlupp keeps continuing starting. If Will Hughes is fit and he came on for like 20 minutes or so, you have to start him. I'm sorry, you have to start him. Luka Milivojevic is not good enough. And neither is Jeffrey Schlupp, to be honest. So we've got a lot of work to do, but it's very good start so far. 4 wins at home. We've only got 4 wins, 4 draws and 4 losses. If you told me that after 12 games, I'd have snapped your hand off, because we had 7 points we had 6 points after 7 games, and we've done well ever since to come back from that. So that's very good to see what's going on. On to West Ham at the weekend. Talking of the West Ham game, I will be uploading this video about 2:45, so enjoy this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Make sure you leave it a like. I'll be previewing the West Ham fixture about 5 o'clock to this evening, so you're going to get 2 videos today, ladies and gents, and I mean that. I'm not going to say it and then not do it. Hopefully I get to work in time, and if I get to work in time, I will preview the West Ham fixture. But thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate the support on the channel lately. Hit that like button. If you're brand new to the channel and you want to see more of these videos, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you for the next video very, very soon.